Have you ever wondered what it would feel like if Asta finally gets the recognition he deserves, while the entire Clover Kingdom is on the brink of chaos? Well, get ready, because Black Clover Season 5 is taking us deeper into the magical battles, complex politics, and jaw dropping power ups that fans have been waiting for. By the end of this video, you'll understand everything about what's coming, what you should expect, and why this season could redefine everything we thought we knew about the Black Clover universe. This season promises to take the stakes to unimaginable levels, exploring the hidden truths of the Spade Kingdom, unraveling the sinister plans of the Dark Triad, and putting Asta and Yuno face to face with enemies that test not just their strength, but their very ideals. Right from the opening arc, we are introduced to the aftermath of the last major battles, where the heroes' victories have come at a cost. Kingdoms are in turmoil, alliances are fragile, and the magic that defines life in this world is being challenged by unknown forces. Asta, who started as the underdog without magic, has grown tremendously, but even his incredible anti-magic abilities are about to be pushed to their limits. And honestly, if you think you know where the story is headed, think again. This season is teasing plot twists and character developments that nobody saw coming. And it's not just about flashy fights, it's about consequences, strategy, and the emotional weight of being a hero in a world that doesn't always reward heroism. I personally think that Black Clover Season 5 is the moment the series really starts to mature. It's moving beyond simple shonen tropes and starting to explore the gray areas of morality, ambition, and loyalty. From the very first episode, the intensity is palpable, and if you're a fan of well-choreographed magical battles with real stakes, this season will have you glued to your screen. Now, let's talk about what exactly is happening in this season. One of the biggest arcs revolves around the Spade Kingdom invasion, and trust me, it's more than just a simple villain attack. This season dives into the hierarchy of the Spade Kingdom, revealing the inner workings of the Dark Triad and their mysterious connections to the devils they summon. We finally see the true scale of the threat that Asta and his friends are facing, and it's terrifying. Characters like Xenon, Vanica, and Dante are not just villains for the sake of fighting. They each have complex motivations and histories that are slowly being revealed, giving the audience a glimpse into the nuanced world of Black Clover. At the same time, the Clover Kingdom is struggling to recover from the last major conflicts, and the Magic Knights are being forced to make tough decisions. It's fascinating to watch how the relationships between characters are evolving. Even secondary characters are getting their moments to shine, with backstories that are emotionally charged and often heartbreaking. Personally, I've always loved that Black Clover doesn't shy away from letting its characters grow, suffer, and sometimes even fail. And in Season 5, that growth is more pronounced than ever. We also get to see new magical abilities and upgraded spells that will leave fans talking for months. The animation quality has reportedly been given a boost this season, meaning the fight sequences aren't just exciting, they're visually stunning. And there's a lot of hype about how the story might explore the origin of magic itself, which could be a game changer for the lore of the series. This season promises emotional highs, strategic battles, and plot twists that could completely alter the hierarchy of power in the Clover and Spade kingdoms. Of course, no series is without its flaws, and Black Clover has its share of things that could be improved. One recurring critique has been the pacing, especially in previous seasons where fillers sometimes disrupted the narrative flow. Season 5 seems to be addressing this by condensing arcs and focusing on high-stakes battles that are directly tied to the main storyline. However, some fans argue that certain character developments could be accelerated, particularly for fan-favorite characters like Noelle and Yami, whose growth sometimes feels overshadowed by Asta's constant spotlight. Personally, I think it would be amazing to see more spotlight moments for supporting characters because their depth adds so much richness to the story. Another point of discussion in the fan community is the potential for crossover theories. Some fans speculate that Season 5 could hint at the connection between devils, the Dark Triad, and the mysterious origins of Yuno's wind magic. Insider whispers suggest that certain episodes may include subtle foreshadowing about a major betrayal within the ranks of the Magic Knights, which could shake the foundation of everything the characters have built so far. Also, while the animation has improved in key battles, casual moments sometimes fall flat, which is something many fans hope gets addressed fully in upcoming episodes. From my perspective, these minor issues don't overshadow the excitement of the season. If anything, they give us room to discuss and theorize, which keeps the fan community buzzing. Season 5 is not just about battles, it's about suspense, strategy, and emotional storytelling. And the fact that it sparks discussions shows how invested fans are in the world of Black Clover. When it comes to insider information and release expectations, things are getting pretty interesting. While official statements from the production studio remain scarce, leaks and reputable sources hint that Season 5 is slated for a global release in mid to late 2025, with streaming platforms likely to have simulcasts shortly after the Japanese airings. Rumors suggest that the season could run longer than previous ones, possibly over 50 episodes, which means there's a lot of content to unpack. Additionally, there are whispers that new characters, possibly even from other kingdoms previously only mentioned in lore, might make their debut, shaking up the dynamics in ways fans haven't anticipated. Fan theories are running wild on social media, especially about how the Spade Kingdom's secrets might tie into the Clover Kingdom's mysterious grimoire origins. Personally, I'm particularly intrigued by the theory that Asta might unlock a form of magic that merges his anti-magic powers with a unique elemental ability, which could redefine his role as a hero. Another exciting speculation is that we might see Yuno facing an internal conflict that challenges his long-standing calm and collected demeanor. From what insiders say, the production team is highly focused on making sure the animation quality keeps pace with the high-intensity battles, meaning we should expect visually spectacular episodes that really highlight each character's abilities. All of this is building up to what I think will be one of the most thrilling seasons of Black Clover yet, balancing story, action, and emotional arcs in a way that keeps both longtime fans and newcomers engaged.